I mean, that is always going to be the biggest challenge, and that's why, in fact, in our school program, we've incorporated workshops for teachers and workshops for parents, being that they are the two decision makers in a child's life. So teachers are as critical as parents, in that even when we're going to pull the kids out of class and take them to see a play, the teachers shouldn't be panicking, saying, oh my God, I'll never finish my syllabus. And the parents also should be willing to allow this, and they should be open to the idea and understand the concept. And of course, the understanding will come very, very slowly as they go through, more and more of the experience of it. But yeah, I of course come from the other extreme of my mother taking my brother to see Ravi Shankar on the day before his ICSE exam, so that's like the other extreme, and he did okay, but yeah, I don't necessarily say that that's the way all parents should go, but it is a scientifically proven fact that when a child actually goes through a joyful creative experience, or of creating something themselves, not standing up, rattofying some lines and standing up on stage and going la 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 la, but actually enjoying a process of creation, their output is just much more. And this is not only children, it's with adults. And these are scientific facts of these experiments on this. And so for me, it's thrilling to meet visionary principals who say, or directors of schools who say, actually, we would love to program 50% of our day in the arts and 50% on academics, and they guarantee that the output will be really, really good in terms of scores. The sad thing is that today our entire education system is so out of whack in terms of, kids have to get 100% to get into college. What does that mean? How can you get 100%, 98%, 99%? So the pressures, I understand, but I wish they would be willing to take the risk, because it's not a risk. I wish they'd be willing to actually take the challenge, parents as well as schools, to say, we can embrace the arts and we know that the outcome will be really, really good and really, really productive. Not only for getting into college, but just in the long run. And I'm not sure. It's changing, but very, very slowly. I think it is changing in the sense that there are more options for work in another realm. In the non-traditional, three profession realm, there's a huge opening up of professions out there. I think what sometimes parents get terrified of, and I'm the first one to reassure them, is when I come in and work with your children, I don't need your child to become an actor or to become a director or to become a writer. If that happens, that's an added bonus. But what I need is for you to allow your child to participate and to open up and be a complete rounded human being. And I think that's what we need to see. We don't need to, we learn maths in school, but a parent never questions the fact that, oh my God, my child's going to become a mathematician. And that's pretty terrifying. There's not much money in mathematics. It's a huge struggle. You've got to be pretty brilliant to get into, good universities. But never have we got parents asking that. Or physics or science, and the sciences are really, really tough, but they don't mind. And it's ironic that suddenly when it comes to music or drama or painting, suddenly they panic. But I think it's reducing, but slightly. It's reducing very, very slowly. I hope this NCRT plan is picked up by more and more schools, and that just through seeing what the kids can do. I always judge a school when I walk through a school by seeing the boards on display, and immediately you can tell the deliciousness of what the kids' experiences are or not. It was sad going back to my own school and seeing the boards and like, oh dear, this is very sad. But I think we should have a world where we don't fear the arts, and we say that it's not something that's going to take you away from doing what you're doing. The Nobel laureate this year, what did he say? Did he say he plays the horn, or he plays some violin, some instrument? And he said if it wasn't for that, he wouldn't have been able to get his head round what he got his head round to get the Nobel laureate in the first place. So it was his music that got him over that leap. And you have to have that leap of imagination to be brilliant, and that's what we're touching. That's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with that, opening up of all those juices inside you, and everybody has these juices inside them, and we've got to just tap them. And parents should not fear it.